AXS staking or RON farming. If you're an Axie player, you've probably heard of AXS staking and RON farming. Question is, which should you do? Don't bother, just hold SLP. No.
Stop holding SLP.
I've made a video on AXS staking and 2 videos on RON farming, so make sure you watch those first before watching this one. But if you already have some understanding of AXS and RON, then you probably want a particular question answered: which is better? And if you do farm RON, should you go for the AXS wrapped ETH pool or the SLP wrapped ETH pool? I know this can be overwhelming, especially if you're new to crypto, but as someone who has been in this space since 2015, I'm gonna break it down for you in this video so that by the end you'll have decided on what you want to do. Not financial advice though. Make sure to do your own research. Make sure you know the risks of investing in crypto and only invest what you can afford to lose. It really all comes down to how much you believe in Axie Infinity and in Sky Mavis, the development team behind the game and the Ronin network. Make it in this space, you need to have a long-term mindset. You have to be able to hold through bear markets to truly reap the rewards. If you do not have a long-term mindset, you're either gonna make a tiny bit of profit or worse, gonna get wrecked. So to build that confidence, you will need to do a lot of research on Axie Infinity and Sky Mavis. We're not going to cover that in this video, but you should start with reading the full white paper and check the roadmap. The team has always delivered on the roadmap. With AXS, as you know, this is a governance token for Axie Infinity. The value of this token is directly tied to the success of the Axie Infinity ecosystem. So if you believe in the continued growth of the game, then it's a no-brainer. The beauty of AXS staking is that even if the price of AXS remains stagnant, the quantity of your AXS goes up every day. AXS staking rewards you with more AXS every day. The current annual percentage rate for AXS staking is 114%. This gives a daily interest of 0.31% on the quantity of your AXS, which means if you stake 10 AXS right now, after 24 hours, you would get 0.031 AXS. So does that mean at the end of the year, I'll have increased the quantity of my AXS by 114%? No. Because remember, you can restake the AXS rewards every day, which means they get added on top of the total AXS you're already staking, which means the 0.31% interest is applied to a bigger value, which means the AXS rewards get bigger. So if you manage to restake your AXS rewards every single day, the annual percentage rate of 114% translates to an annual percentage yield of 212%. That is the power of compounding interest. So let's say you've been staking AXS. After 1 year, you will have tripled your AXS quantity due to staking. And if the price of AXS triples after 1 year, which is conservative in my opinion, then that would mean you would have 9x the total value of your AXS because it tripled in quantity and it tripled in price. That's pretty good. AXS staking is a relatively safe bet in crypto, and your horizon should be at least 1 year or more. Can I just say, AXS staking at 114% APR is already better than the performance of 99% of all assets. RON farming, however, is much more speculative and requires a lot more conviction from you. Not only do you have to believe that Axie Infinity will keep growing, but you also have to believe that Axie Infinity will become so successful that all of the good NFT games will want to build or migrate onto the Ronin network because of its high user base. Because that's what Sky Mavis has set out to do, to build what I call the Steam of NFT games. So if you think Sky Mavis can pull this off and your horizon is about 3 to 5 years or more, then this can be an opportunity of a lifetime. The RON token will be what secures the Ronin network in a proof-of-stake protocol, and it is what will be used as gas fees for all transactions in the future. This includes games by Sky Mavis and games by other developers who will be building on the Ronin network. I can see this easily doing 100x in the next 5 years. I have a video on why I think that is. But hey, that's me. The risk, however, is that to farm RON tokens, you need to provide liquidity to Katana, Ronin's decentralized exchange. And when you do this, the funds that you provide are subject to losses due to a phenomenon called impermanent loss. I suggest you read up on this because it's a complicated subject and it would make this video longer. The value of my total liquidity provided was at $67,000 about a month ago, but its current value is now at $40,000. I'm completely fine with this because I believe RON is worth it. Whether you think it's worth it is up to you. Remember, we won't know the value of RON token until it becomes tradable in February. One last thing is that if you do want to farm RON, you have to decide between providing liquidity to the AXS wrapped ETH pool or the SLP wrapped ETH pool. AXS wrapped ETH is going to be relatively safer for your funds as it is less affected by impermanent loss. But SLP wrapped ETH will give you more RON per dollar you put in, as the total liquidity pool there is smaller than the AXS wrapped ETH pool. So if you're willing to sacrifice your current funds today to be able to farm even more RON for your future, you should definitely go for the SLP wrapped ETH pool. You can watch my other videos on AXS and RON to learn more about them and help you make informed decisions. Otherwise, you got to research. If you have any questions, drop in the comments, and if you want to have discussions and join a community of like-minded people, join our Discord server. That's discord.gg/xnal. See you around. Brunch. He has 3 energy, I believe. Cheeky place, let's go.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, sir! Oh, you just lost 3 energy! Oh, no! These plays are paying off. We just gotta...